Heyo everybody, it's Johnny5 Live here. Small bit of context before we jump into today's video. This one was recorded like a month or so ago, and that is why you are not seeing it on the new Season 1 park map. But going forward, all future Blueprint spotlights will be featured on the new seasonal park map. So I just wanted to let you guys know there. And if we're alluding to anything in the episode, I'm sure you probably all know what we're alluding to by now. So hopefully that clears up any confusion, and enjoy the video. Bye now. Hey yo, my Platicos friends, Johnny5 Live here, and I am joined with Pookie. We are back for some more Blueprint spotlights, and we're doing a Viking edition. These were sent in a while ago, and just an FYI, we got some plans for Blueprint spotlights in the future, so things are going to change. This is the last of the old, and with that, we're bringing in Boogie.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about these. I mean, these look really cool. I'm not quite familiar with the Viking theme yet. I've not built anything Viking, so I'm quite interested to see these built.
And Boogie, you've joined me on some videos in the past, and if anyone's unaware, Boogie does his own channel. We'll put a link down in the description to your YouTube page. You do some spotlights and some Let's Builds, right?
I would say 75% builds and 25% spotlights, but yeah.
Nice. Well, you do spotlights once in a while, and that's extra fun, so go show some love to Boogie and go check out his channel, guys. And without further delay, let's jump into the episode. Starting things off, we have Drakkor, created by Glacier, a pioneer in this community. And what do they have to say for us here, Boogie?
He says, or they say, a highly detailed Viking ship ride skin for my first ever ride skin in Planet Coaster 2.
Yay!
That's what they say.
Woohoo!
That's it's a big Viking ship, really.
Yes, it is.
Really cool.
Let's get to a third person here. Did they decorate the ship at all? Not really?
Yeah.
Or
I think it is, because the original one doesn't look like this.
Right. Definitely decorated the supports.
Yeah. The original one is more piratey, so they've definitely themed this to a Viking ship. Right. I mean, even those planks, I think, are individually placed.
And I like how I think this is all covered up on the stairs as well, right?
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yep.
I really like it.
Yeah, covering up the original supports, putting a nice sign on there, having all this extra stuff on there. I really like the integration of the stairs here, and then a nice queue as well. This is actually a really solid job.
Look at the decoration on the support poles as well. Those like diamonds. Right. That's really cool.
Yeah, some really nice touches.
I really like that.
Yeah, absolutely solid, and you fenced it all in, so it's like a nice complete blueprint. Absolutely. Perfect job on this one.
I really can't go in those things in real life. I just throw up. I get so sick.
Yeah, the only thing I would maybe add is just a little bit of fluff and randomness around the outside. Bushes or
something.
Or even more of this clutter, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
Other than that, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, amazing job on that one, Glacier. Next up, we are looking at... Oh, I think we skipped one because somebody's wouldn't place. It said, Forge Viking Flatride by Red Dino. For some reason, it couldn't get placed, so we had to skip it.
So it's that one skipped,
Yeah, so the next one is going to be Kohaki by Seaspiker. I recognize the name, and holy moly, that is a whirly rig if I've ever seen one.
That's looking good. They say a fantasy ride that is slightly Viking themed. It looks better off-ride, but I recommend using Cabin 2 for the best on-ride experience.
Look at this.
Oh, my own work.
Look at this. This is part of the queue.
That's
It's a
looks a little bit like Hobbit houses. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's very serene. I like a really intricate, pretty queue for a flat ride. It adds, because the flat ride's like, especially a whirly rig, not very fun to ride. But then you make a nice queue, and it adds to the experience, right? However, the way you've embedded it into this structure here makes it really cool to look at. And those chains have been custom added in as well, right?
Yeah. Look at the roof, really cool. The roof structure.
Yeah, it's a little tilted. It feels like something's. Oh, I think it's the bucket that's tilting the camera.
Yeah, it's just the buckets. Yeah. Well, at least they fixed the bloody buckets, because this way my train.
I know.
Yeah.
No, the Nordic building work that you've done here is absolutely impeccable.
Yeah, that's incredible. The detail.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I think you actually nailed it with the queue here. The setting, I was saying with this one, it just needs a little something more, and this delivered a little something more, and you can see the difference now, right?
Yes.
Move all this stuff, and then it's just a square box like this one. That really adds to it, adds to the experience. So.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot of like bushes and rocks and stuff to like blend the whole thing together, not make it look as square.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Pat it out, round it out.
Yeah, this is really good, really good.
Next up, Forge by Buddha. I do not recognize this name.
Buddha 2494, and they say, in a quest for the hottest flame, one blacksmith engineered a fanning system of monumental proportions. With only the hottest flame could be the infamous red steel be achieved. Fan the flames as you ride Forge.
Check out this room here. They got a little bed.
Oh, nice.
The blacksmith's chilling in here. That's really nice.
That's not an oven. It looks like an oven.
An oven, yeah. But you added the smoke and stuff like that. It's really nice.
Yeah, I like to make the fire pit.
Interactive queue, but it just needs that storytelling all the way through, I feel.
Yeah.
But having that little detail there is actually really quite nice.
I actually really appreciate some storytelling and look at that forge on the right. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this forge from Skyrim.
Yeah. The Skyforge or whatever.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Skyforge.
That's the one.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
In fact, somebody should do that.
Really good.
That's a good idea. It's funny that we haven't actually seen anything recreated out of Skyrim, considering we have this pack.
It's like one of the more famous games.
Like, you could literally build like Whiterun or something if you wanted to. That'd be cool. Originally, just an FYI, I don't know if anyone knew this, but when we were deciding on what to do in Planet Coaster 1 for the first major collab, which ended up being Candyland, the idea that I proposed was rebuilding a section of Skyrim. And I wanted to have like roller coasters going through Whiterun and stuff. So
that would be cool.
That could definitely be doable in Planet Coaster 2 with all this Viking stuff, for sure.
Yeah, and now you can with the custom animation or the custom animations and music and audio files and stuff, you can really do some awesome stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of the like Bethesda music, or at least Skyrim music, is royalty free because they want you to play their game on YouTube, so they don't flag you. I really like what you did this hut here. It has like a lot of personality, and then you go inside, more personality, and I think you just need to continue that through. It's almost like you had like a really good thing going here. There's like a different style to it than the regular Viking. It's very almost like cartoony, and everything's exaggerated, and then it's just kind of all forgotten over here and out front. So
it's a little bit with the first ride to incorporate a little bit of like rocks or surrounding the blueprint and not make it look as square.
Absolutely.
But the problem with these flat rides is they are so massive that it becomes a little bit tricky to like theme it cohesively.
Yeah, I agree.
But other than that, I do really appreciate the storytelling. It makes rides and coasters so much better.
Absolutely. Okay, next up, Wizard's Tower by Error, a builder in this community. What do they have to say?
They say this magical creation was made for a contest originally.
Contest?
Basically, the magic creation was made for a contest originally. Basically, the story is a wizard living in the woods in his windmill home, practicing his magic. Hope you like his creation. This creation, as this technically my first creation I uploaded to the workshop.
Pookie.
It looks like you!
It's a little Red Riding Hood. That's adorable.
It looks like me waking up on a Sunday morning and not having had my first coffee yet. I
noticed like with this ride, it always starts in guest facing for some reason.
Oh, this is neat.
But I
didn't know you could ride it.
You said, oh really? You said a contest, and then I said a contest, and then you're like, yeah, a contest. What contest was this created for?
I don't know. It says a contest. This magical creation was made for a contest originally.
I can't tell you how many times people have submitted stuff saying like, this was done for this was done for that, and like, let us know what, give us some context sometimes, right? Like was it a Frontier challenge on their, Instagram,
or Discord channel, because there's so many.
Yeah, a different community. Let us know so we can give them a shout out or whatever, right? Yeah.
But the look how good this ride is incorporated with the terrain.
I agree. Absolutely.
It's very nicely done. Mm-hmm. And very magical with the floating rocks and the magicness. Yeah, it brings it all together.
I think you could add a little bit more of this like floating rock. What do we call these? The buddy bodies. Some of that magic runes and stuff in the queue here, right? Somewhere around here, just to tell us like that magic story as we're going through. But when we get there, it's actually really quite nice.
I really like the character at the front, which I assume would be the magic man, the wizard.
He's great. I love it when people find
it looks so funny.
Great combinations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like that piece is meant to be a hood, right?
Woo! Hello. All right, next up, what are we dealing with here? Barden's Voyage version 2 by Deadwood. Well, did they tell us anything why?
They have to say here, yes. This is the second iteration of Barden's Voyage, where I used the tips that Johnny gave me in the Discord. Join the Discord, it's worth it. Between brackets. And I think it's much better now. Thanks, Johnny, for making a welcoming community. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I hope you all enjoy my technically first creation.
Yeah, so to give context to what they said, early on in Planet Coaster, we were doing a lot of these blueprint spotlights very frequently, and a lot of people are joining Discord and asking me, hey, can you give me feedback on this? And I was like, well, you could just send it in for a spotlight, but I was firing back feedback to dozens of people, and I guess we never featured their first one, and they just went straight to number 2. So, very cool.
This looks also really nicely incorporated with the surroundings.
I agree, and I think it's actually a great comparison. And oddly enough, this one here is from a pioneer, and this one here is from a builder. And I kind of prefer what you've done with the environment. This is what was missing in the first one. We have a pond off to the side. It looks great. We have rocks covering up and integrating that, and then a little backdrop village just to give it a setting.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
It brings the whole thing together, and also the purpose of the boat, of course, because the building says it's the docks, so you know you're around water, and that's what you see as well.
Yeah, intentionally having that water, it would almost be cool if you had a dock, and then some of these if you move these ships over to the dock, right? If you had like a little, boat launch.
Yeah.
And then this is over there, then you would kind of, But the idea is it's a swinging ship, and they're getting ready to launch these off into water. So having that extra storytelling, it goes a long way. That's really good.
Agree.
All right, well done.
What I've missed with these blueprints so far is the use of the animation pieces, and I'm a huge fan of animation pieces, and you could do so many funny, creative things. Like that's an animatronic that you can place down.
That's an automatic one.
You could have like, for instance, I'm not saying this is what you should do, but a small little thing like that boat could be attached to 2 rotors that can just sit in the water, and it looks like the boat is like floating and moving around a little bit. A small thing like that brings the whole thing together.
Yeah. Just if it's just going around in a circle.
No, just staying on the spot and just moving on the waves.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Just I really like the small like animation pieces. I think they're very much underused.
You can attach things to a moving object.
You can.
But can you attach a moving object to a flat ride? Like can we have oars that they start to paddle? Is that what you were meaning?
Yeah. You can definitely. You can animate things on the flat
When
ride.
it comes back this way, you can have the paddles go forward, and then when it comes back this way, you can have the paddles go backwards. We haven't seen anyone do that.
Technically, but that would be really hard to program. But that's definitely possible. So
all right,
it's really cool.
We
so many
have
things you can do.
A mysterious path over there. That's not is that the next one, the exit?
Ooh.
So this one looks like it's tricky to place based off of that. What do we have here? Raiders Voyage, created by Rumpwell, a golden patron and a PS5 player. And I forgot to mention Wizard's Tower by Air was also PS5. The one at the back there with that was PS5. So great job, console players. And thanks to Rumpwell for supporting the show through Patreon. All right, what do they have to say for us?
He's got quite a lot to say, so I'm just gonna read it out. The glory that all raiders aspire for is but a boat ride away. As guests make their way through the shipyard, they will see the craftsmanship necessary for a successful raiding party to succeed. The only problem, the raiding party must traverse through Shipwreck Cove. Many raiders before have tried to cross these treacherous waters only to fall victim to the wrath of the sea. Will your raider party survive or become another pile scrap upon the ship graveyard? I do recommend building out a lake to place this upswing on. It adds to the effect of a sailing ship. P.S. Since you were surprised that I made my last creation at work, I showed my boss my spotlight and he said to keep up the good work. Oh, imagine playing Rollercoaster 2 at your job.
Wait, he showed the boss the spotlight and then told him to keep up the great work. Does the boss know he's building these things at work? Oh no!
I would have been fired if I told my boss that.
Yeah, me too.
You don't have a boss.
That's literally. Never mind. All right. I think this has some good concepts here, but it lacks the integration. So you said, why not place a lake? Why don't you place a lake? So what I suggest is make a swimming pool, and then now with the recolorable pools, obviously you did this a while back, but now you can go back and do a version 2, but you can recolor the pool to be like a murky green. Since you're going with this idea of the graveyard of sunken ships, you can open the pool so that the guests will swim in it and it'll look like their ship has crashed and they are trying to swim back to shore, right? And then you can also you can make the pond look like this.
Yeah, you can also raise the ship a little bit and then use water panels to surround the ship by water panels. And then just use rock as the outskirts.
Yeah, or you can, I think this one, I don't know if this one does use a swimming pool, but it probably had like a sink me sign. And, oh, no, this uses water panels.
Yeah, it's the water panels.
But it did have to get pushed in. So there was probably a sign here that said like push me, which makes sense. So you could totally do that as well. But I like this idea of the graveyard, and I think having the people swimming back would be a fun idea to elevate it. The footprint's a little bit scattered, like having that queue so front forward and then having the exit so far backwards. It really like makes this messy to get in and set up. So something to think about, and look at how these other creators found ways to kind of make it all compact and cohesive. That should be your goal for the next one.
That's definitely a good suggestion, yeah. Bring it a little bit more together.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Sledgehammer by Jessiosaurus. I recognize this name. Welcome back.
All right, they've got a lot to say as well. They say, a fun but simple Viking themed flat ride. Joking!
Nailed it.
That was it. That was it.
Holy dancing floors.
Disc floor and disc floor.
That's what we call Z-fighting. Something to watch out for. When you overlay two of the same pieces on top of each other, that happens. So you want to move them a pixel.
Oh, look at it. He made big sledgehammers.
That's a fun concept.
That's good. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I have not seen that before.
Although I don't know how I feel about this writing on the side. No, the Sledgehammer, the theming there's, it's a good...
Do you see the sign? The enter sign?
It's fun.
That's so good.
Yeah, you're definitely finding the creative idea, like how do I take this flat ride and then do a Viking spin on it? What you need to do is what we saw from the blacksmith one, right? Because the forge, this has all the components like that this one should have, because it has the hammers, right? And I don't want to see that hammer hitting, or maybe even when it's coming down, we see sparks. That'd be cool, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's so much you can do with these animation pieces as well. Like you could animate a hammer hitting an anvil and sparks flying off it. But you know, you could, because you've got giant hammers. You can also make a giant anvil, for instance. That would be really cool.
Yes, I love that idea. Exactly. Or like maybe you're walking over the anvil, like on the anvil as part of the queue, right? Or enter
and
underneath.
Then get smashed by the hammers. Smash the guests on the way in.
Yeah, or the anvil's over top, or you did a good job with the nature work, the rock work, but it needs that the blacksmith forge. That element of storytelling, but it's fun and it's creative. I like it.
Absolutely, I agree. It's a really good flat ride skin.
All right, what do we got here? A big gate. This is... Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. You want to say this one?
I don't know. I don't even know what the language is. I'll try it because I'm European, so. Because this looks like maybe like Norway or Norwegian or something. Right. Bateventyr.
That sounds excellent.
Bateventyr.
Bateventyr by Trikeey.
Trikeey. Alright, they say, hey guys, and welcome to, and I have to say it again, Bateventyr. Oh, that sounds German.
Yeah.
Boat adventure.
Say it really angrily.
Bateventyr.
Well done. Well done.
Boat adventure in English.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Boat adventure.
Yeah, of course. What else could it be? This is my second flat ride build on Planet Coaster 2. This time I wanted to push it a little bit more and create a backdrop with the ride. Hope you guys enjoyed the experience. PS, thanks for showing little skilled on the last show. Light skilled.
That would have been a while ago. No, this is great. The backdrop is perfect. And this is kind of what I was referring to at the other one. They nailed it as well. But you put the boat right there. Like the actual boarding station here is the harbor. And I like that.
Yes.
Right? And
I like it too.
And then we have the little pond, the waterfall, the windmill. It makes it really pretty. And even like the big gates going in. Oh, and an exit queue. This is, or an exit.
It's so
decorated.
Cute.
It's very cute. Going in and out of the actual towers is a nice integration as well. And the gate it has a big presence to it. I mean, I think you've nailed it on all fronts, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, there's not much I would add.
Oh, how did he make the back of the, you know, with the ships? Is the back always empty? You know, you got the entry station, but I feel like on either side normally there's like wood.
Yeah, it's hidden.
He
covered it up.
To sink in. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a really
smart.
good integration.
Yeah, that's so good.
Like I said, you put the boat on the water by doing that. It makes this feel like it's the boat dock. And I really like that. No, that's awesome.
That's the first time I've seen that. That's really good.
Yeah, amazing innovation there. Okay, wow, what do we got going on over here? Mount Valkyria. Is that how you say it? Valkyria by Earthona. A diamond patron.
It says Mount Valkyria.
Valkyria, okay. Oh, look at him.
Oh.
Earthona, didn't they win in the flume contest and they jumped up to like expert or master or something crazy? So they're no longer a builder, I can assure you that. But this is one of, it's very fun to see because they killed it in the flume contest and this is one of their earliest creations. Yeah, they did. I mean, there should be, maybe not on our current dock, but this was sent in definitely in like November, December. So.
And they've got a little bit to say as well, so I'll just read it out.
And they want 10 p.m.
Welcome to Mount Valkyria, home of Loki's Wheel of Fire and Mischief. The villagers of Valkyria worshipped the sacred stones within, but Lord Loki has used his powers of deception to fool those who worship him into giving up their souls. Nice. In an attempt to gain human form and return to Earth, enter the mines of Valkyria and witness the battle of good versus evil. But be careful, Loki can take shape in many forms and his powers are growing.
Hey, Boogie.
Yeah?
Why is Thor's brother so hard to find?
Because he's around the corner and you can't see him.
Because he stays low key.
That's so bad.
Hey, I saw it in a spotlight that I did.
Oh, that's so bad. Wait, how the hell? Where did you go?
I don't know.
How did you get in here? I was reading the thingy, and all of a sudden you're in a cave.
Yeah, I just walked straight up the path, and I don't know. I arrived.
Oh, it's just that massive structure in the back.
And I got to an exit. I got baited.
Of course, you take the exit.
Of course. See, you guys set me up. Revolt. Everybody revolt. Loki is Lord. Oh.
It sounds kind of cultish.
I don't know where I'm going, but you made a whole city in here, which is kind of neat.
Viking city.
Yeah, the way you set up the lighting is it actually has this really immersive feel, whereas like if I turn the lighting on, it's completely ruins the, you know, like there's a lot of missing details, but you can't tell. You only built what you needed to see. and you did it in a smart way. And all of the things that I want to see, you put a little light on. So you're bringing...
Less is more.
Yeah. Well, this is a lot.
I like it.
This is. Did you see the size of this blueprint, Boogie?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Park Spotlight. What?
Laser beams. Oh, so the queue is right here the whole time.
Oh, I thought this was a different
This
flat
is
ride.
kind of trippy.
It's the same flat ride.
There's a lot of stuff built in here. I can't believe this is 4K. Wild.
Oh, those rocks take up a lot of space.
Oh, hi, kid. Hello.
She's just cruising in there. Like, why is she not secured? She's not secured in her seat whatsoever.
I don't think these actually like the secure is the bars on the sides. I've been on these in real life. There's no strap inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've never been on one of these things again. I'll just throw up. I'm terrible.
Yeah. I was at the theme park when this was full spin and someone threw up out the side mid spin.
Oh, hey, at least it gets filtered through the bars.
No, it didn't. There was spray everywhere. You just heard splat, 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 splat. Oh, no. Well, you did something different here. You added VFX. You did a nighttime specific ride. We are going and ignite! That is wild to look at.
Cool. It's cool, though. Imagine being a guest, standing there in the queue waiting, and you're getting, like, toasted by one of these laser beams.
Pull out the marshmallows.
Oh, look, they actually just made a giant rock person.
Rock golem. Yeah, that is a massive blueprint. Quite crazy. You built a whole world in there. It's humongous. It's fun. There's a lot going on in there. Holy moly, there's still a lot more. Yeah, next up is number 10. So what do we got going on over here? This is the Viking Insanity by Pookie. Unranked and now builder in this community. What have you done for us here, Pookie?
They say, hello Johnny and Channel 5 Discord community. I've been watching your videos for 5 years and joined the Discord community last year. Woo. I was always too shy to submit anything on the first game, but seeing the talent community pushes me to do so.
Nice.
I'm still learning the gists of things, but I'm quite proud of this Viking-inspired flat ride. I don't really have much to say, but enjoy.
I think you said a lot with very few words, and that's actually more difficult to do.
I would just, if you're a new builder, I would just suggest just submit it and let people like Johnny give some comments on it, and that's how you grow. Just by, I'm not saying you're doing things wrong, but like by doing things wrong or
just
doing
get in
things
there.
the first
Get
time,
in queue.
You get feedback. Yeah, exactly.
You can't come along for the ride unless you get in queue. And
so don't be shy.
We're seeing that from a lot of people in this community, especially with Planet Coaster 2. More specifically, these flat ride spotlights. There's been a lot of unranked and now new builders. People saying they watched, they finally joined the community. We got some special stuff in store for you guys in the coming weeks and months. That's gonna give you guys a lot more opportunities to be creative in these fun, small blueprints.
Yeah.
That I think you're gonna look forward to.
I've got a comment here for Rookie. What's the name? Pookie. Pookie.
Pookie.
If I didn't know that this was your first flat ride or you were unranked, I would have thought this would have been like at least advanced / expert level, because this is really good for a first flat ride.
Yep.
And you should be very proud of yourself.
I absolutely agree. So if you've listened to the pointers and the feedback that we've given throughout all of these so far in the episode, the things that make a blueprint good is, does it have a nice footprint? Does it have a decorated queue? Does it have a nice sign? Does it, in this case, I mean, lighting, it can tell it's there. Did you decorate the actual ride itself? Fully integrated, can't see the original ride at all. So you've skinned the ride,
most importantly,
themed it.
Yeah, and they use height, which is not a lot of people do. If you stand in front of the blueprint, you have contrast. You've got tall buildings in the back, you got shorter buildings in the front, and that's how you create depth. And yeah, I really, really appreciate that.
It's great. It's absolutely a standout, and I really like the size of the footprint, and you have the entrance and exit both in one spot from the looks of it. Oh, I think I went. Yeah. I didn't go down the queue, but yeah, you sneak through here. Boom.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so a little bit of a storytelling voyage as well. It's very immersive.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very fun, cozy.
Is that boat's moving. Look up ahead, above you. This is what I mean. Like, just a small thing like this brings the whole thing together. That boat's moving.
And the gear?
I love that. And the gear and the smoke.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Boogie. In fact, I think Pookie is an unranked and now builder, why don't we bump? I'll let you do the honors, Pookie.
Me.
Bump him.
All right. All right. I'll. What rank shall we do?
So much for leaving it up to you.
I say definitely advanced.
Okay, boom, you're an advanced builder now. Shut up. You're
Oh,
like, I don't know what to do. What do I do with my hands?
I feel powerful now. I feel like, yeah.
All right.
Oh God.
Let's do it. Next up is the Forgotten Portal, Tropical. I can't read the rest of it. It says Tropical 5? Oh.
Tropical/Tropical 5.
That is the creator's name, Tropical 5. That is a new
Tropical
name.
5 to 9.
All right. The Forgotten Portal, what do they have to say for us? This is actually quite nice.
Hey-o, this is the Forgotten Portal, an old Viking portal that has been lost to time. This is my first ever build in Planet Coaster games.
Woo!
Any feedback is encouraged. An ID and 10 hours later, and here it is. That's what they say. It took them 10 hours to make. That's really good.
For a first-time build, very impressive. And you're not. I mean, the healing ride, it's a bit boring now because of Planet Coaster 1. We've themed this thing 1,000 times. We've seen it themed 1,000
Yeah,
times.
there's so many things you can do
But
with it too.
you did find a way to stand out from the other Viking creations. You went with this more evergreen, ancient forest, and it's magical and mysterious. So I wonder if there's a way you could add that element in, where maybe once the thing gets going, this turns into a portal.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna suggest that.
Perfect.
What's that thing in the background?
The
There's a
next
whole
creation.
building moving up and down.
the last creation. We will see. No, it's a solid first time build. I would just keep working on the details on your, like, I would just do some of this cobblestone queue stuff, this stuff. On your exit, along with push. You have like a really fun entrance. Add some of that love to the exit as well, but I guess you don't want to cover up the focal point too much, but I think there's a way to bring focus to that.
But you can use some Loki, like Loki plants at the bottom or something. Small house.
Oh, a small house would be cool. I like it.
Or like a tiny portal that just opens up and closes or something like that.
Oh, yeah. All right, very good stuff. Okay, now the last creation way over here. What are we dealing with? Resurgence Viking skin by TheGreenBear. I recognize this name, and I'm sure they're not unranked anymore because they were in the contest.
It says on the form they're unranked, but
I have never seen anyone do this before.
It's like a drill, you know, where they drill holes for foundations into the ground.
Well, we've seen people do oil rigs with this drop tower. That is what you want to do, is attach the thing so it piston pumps it up and down like an actual oil rig. I don't know if that's how oil rigs work, but
that's really cool. But if it goes all the way down, the top just gets exposed, and you just see the flat ride. So they could have themed the actual ride itself as well. But this is incredible.
Yeah.
Let me just read out what they say, because it's quite a lot.
Okay.
All right.
I'll walk slow.
This is my newest creation that I have been working on the last couple of days. And since I am new to the Discord, I thought this would be the one I submitted. To the right description. Hell's Descent explores the underworld realm of Hell, goddess of the death. And
Hades.
Feel the chill as you rise and fall in an eerie experience. The ride's dark atmosphere and sudden drops mirror the journey to Helheim, where souls meet their fate. Oh, that's pretty dark. There's more. I went with a sticky. Sorry.
Malfunction.
I went with a silky blue-green color scheme with highlighted the dark gold and complemented those with similar lighting. There is a sign at the front of the plaza of height placement. This submission doesn't need extra work, such as terrain editing once placed. I also didn't edit any foliage and should be a lifeless place. I would like thoughts of the center lift scenery and moves with the ride. I'm split on it and adds. I am split on it if it adds to the overall look or if it's too bulky.
It's awesome.
That's it. I think it's incredible.
Yeah. Absolutely incredible.
It definitely adds to it.
I would honestly, I would even go one further, where it basically transforms as this thing goes up, because the ride hasn't taken off yet. The tower is down, right? I would even do it so once this reaches its max capacity, like almost another one comes out and then slams it down, and then it goes down. You know what I mean? So it puts one out and then it slams into it, then this one drops. And that almost gives it that extra complexity. Right? Or you could even do something crazy where when it gets to the top, these things come out and then rotate and then go back in. You know, like it's doing some puzzle box thing where, you know. Yeah. And that would just like mystify it more. But the lighting, the atmosphere, and everything you've done here, it feels Underworld Hades. It has that tealish, ghostly hue to it. But then even at daytime, you've done something where it's not quite using, like you put a little bit of green on there, almost makes it feel mossy and old.
It all blends well together as well.
Yeah.
Hey, can you walk the queue for me? I was reading the text, so I didn't really see it.
The sign's really nice too.
Yeah.
The queue just staggers back and forth. There's not really a lot to look at other than the forge, but one thing I did notice, I don't know if you can hear it, Boogie, but there's a lot of ambience. I hear screaming, I hear gears turning.
Oh, I don't hear that.
Oh, I should be sharing my audio with you. Maybe you have it muted.
Yeah, I definitely hear something, but I might just have to turn up my volume a little bit. Give me 1 second.
But yeah, there's a lot of audio.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's like eerie music and screaming.
I can hear it now.
Yeah, clinking of swords and stuff. So definitely the best on the audio there, but I would also have to say just the most creative and unique.
That portal, there's another rotating portal there on the left.
Yeah, that's really cool for the exit.
With the animation pieces as well.
Yeah, and you've actually made these like little slots, and I've noticed that for over here as well. Those are nice touches.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so
that's so good.
It tells a story, like making your contraption make sense is kind of important, right? I could tell that
this is a really high quality build.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
Do you want to do the honors? Oh wait, GreenBear is definitely.
Don't put me on the pressure now.
No. Let me check. I'm gonna check Discord. We asked for your rank at the time that you submitted this, and GreenBear was unranked when they submitted this, and I'm gonna because they've never submitted anything. So if we go to Discord now, GreenBear is a master builder. I think that's adequate.
Yeah, I think so too.
They eventually, through the Flume contests and other aspects of the community, found a way to climb to Master Builder. And this being their very first creation ever speaks volumes to the fact that they are now a Master Builder. It's their rank caught up to them. So yeah.
Build more.
Build more.
Send it in. We want to see it.
Yeah, that's
so good.
That is really great. Very unique art style. So
that's for all of these guys, by the way. Every single one of them.
What's that?
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Build more and send it in. It's just really good quality flat rides. Every single one of them.
Yep. We're going to be getting back to doing more blueprints. That's why Boogie's here with me today. Chant's really busy, but what I hope to do in the future is get Chant to help record one and Boogie to help record one. And that way we can have more blueprint spotlights. Not only because, we have a backlog of, I think, shops and flat rides and some flumes, and then a few of other categories. But now that we start featuring these again, people get it all amped up and they start sending in more. So not only do we have to keep up with the stuff you guys are sending in, but we have some stuff coming in the future that if you're on Discord or you'll see in future episodes, we're going to be giving other opportunities for you guys to create for Blueprint Spotlight in the near future. So not only do we have to keep up with that, but also the stuff you guys are sending in. So hopefully we'll come to a point where maybe we're doing these every week, maybe sometimes twice a week. And in order to do that, we're going to need more people on like Boogie here today. So thank you for joining me here today,
I'm sure
Boogie.
These guys don't want to listen to my voice every episode.
Oh, I mean, they listen to me.
They'll get sick of it. I mean, I'll get sick of you as well. No, it's okay.
All right, Boogie, let's do some bonus stuff here. I want to know what your favorite creation of the day is and why.
All right, I
Okay, let's
liked
unanimously
it a lot.
let's agree that this is the best one, and we'll skip this one.
I was gonna say
this is definitely the best one of the day, agreed on by the both of us. So we're gonna axe this one out and go from there. But
right,
yeah,
can you have a quick peek around just to refresh my mind?
absolutely.
Okay, yeah, this is that one. Yeah, very nice indeed. Yes. Okay. They're all pretty much swinging mine, like ships and stuff.
Everything swings.
Yeah. All right, I'm picking that one.
This one?
The longboat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite.
And you promoted them.
I just really like how they play with the contrast of like depth.
Yeah.
Tall buildings in the back, smaller buildings in the front, and it's all incorporated.
It's a great composition.
Yeah.
Many layers.
This is my favorite.
Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely deserving of that. And it's super compact. I'm gonna go for my personal favorite. Ooh. Oh, I'm torn between two.
What are you thinking?
Okay, so I really like this one because of all the reasons I gave. The integration here, the fancy queue, it's really quite nice. And just the integration of the actual whirly ray. It's fully decorated.
Detail.
Yeah, you cannot see the original ride anymore. Only thing I would maybe add here, see how you have the chains pulling it? Would be really cool if you had chains going up and down right here. Because it would feel like it's pulling it, right? One going down and one going up.
That's what I was meaning before with the lack of the use of animation pieces, and you can make it so playful with. It's like really small things, like that boat rotating around that we seen on the flat ride before.
Yeah.
It just brings the whole thing together.
And if you were wondering what I was torn between, it was either this one for the same reasons. But I think like the atmosphere and the storytelling's all there. I think this one just did it slightly better and more efficiently. Yeah. It just slightly edged it out, but they were both great for those reasons.
It has Hobbit holes, so you cannot not like it.
Yeah, exactly. But they're all great for different reasons. Those are just our personal favorites. What are your personal favorites and why? Let us know down in the comments. Also, if you guys want to submit, there's a submission form down in the description, as well as if you want to support the show, you can check out Patreon. And we have more stuff like this coming in the future. And, you know, thanks for Boogie joining me here today. Hopefully we can have you on more often, allowing us to present more of these creations more frequently.
That'll be great. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sounds like Ben.
Boom. There it is. What did you guys think? Let us know. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Blueprint Spotlight. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we hope you have a fantastic day. Bye now.
Bye-bye.